Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going here. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pinning the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is incomplete. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. That is just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
The call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here we go on 4th down. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The Ducks churn out another first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35.
Tackle made after a big gain. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Penn State 14, Oregon 0.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and we reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. That's a design quarterback keeper. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Hussein. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. Well, the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He breaks free, and it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking downfield, it's Hussein. Lets it fly to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. At midfield. Inside the 40. The 20. At the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's field of returner trying to create good field position here. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's got it. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of run. No huddle now for the offense. Timeout is called a Ducks strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Important 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Takes him about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He grabs it inside the 20. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's like the final play of the half coming up. Hand off to the single back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air. It's Hussein. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
Running it back. It's West. And they've got the returner Corral. Comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Great move there. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. And in first down, right back to the running game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He hands it to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Gotta say, I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing. They send the field goal team out here now. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they jump back in front. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? And here comes a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown. Penn State will take the lead in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will be a return. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Back to pass. It's Hussein. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field.
The
last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 20. At the 10 now. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Scanning the field, it's Hussein. The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 31, Penn State 28.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Hussein. Pressure is coming. He's running out of time here. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And tackled after a small pickup there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And you've already converted 4 for 4 on fourth down. Why not go for it again? See if they can stay perfect. Ball handed off. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that first down.
Now it's second down here. An inside give now from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Quick completion to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. And in first down, they go right back to him.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Short connection to the tight end here. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the fourth quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB-designed run. Quarterback gets a first down and gets out of bounds.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Hussein. Bringing pressure. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So bad plays on first and second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on third down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on fourth down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Field goal tried, no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Great job by the defense there preserving the 3-point lead. But now in the fourth quarter, this is a crucial possession for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he finds his target. He has the first. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
The Ducks enter the final minute here, expecting to just run the clock out. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Well, that's another good run for him. What else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up.